So how do we create a purchase requisition in SAP using a GUI transaction? This is done by a transaction code ME51N. That's ME51N. And over here we are forwarded to the screen where we can insert our information to create a purchase requisition. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss any more videos. First of all, you can see over here we can select a document type. In our case, this is NB for a standard purchasing requisition. If you have your own document types maintained in the system, you can also select them. Then we have a button over here called source determination. If we click it, then the system will try to find a vendor for our purchase requisition by inspecting the so-called sourcing list. In my case, I maintained the sourcing list. I will show you in a minute how this looks like. So I click on source determination. On the header section, we can insert some notes via header node, for instance. Then on the item level, let's actually provide one item that we want to procure. In my case, the material 672. We need to insert a plant. You can see a bunch of information was pre-filled, and this information stems from the material master. Let's insert a quantity. Let's say we want to procure 2 pieces. You can now see there are no more errors, just a warning message. And let's scroll down a bit, because over here we can see more details for the purchase requisition item. And here, most importantly, we got the button source of supply. So you can see that for our purchase requisition, a vendor was found, and also a purchasing info record was found. The former one I will show you right now, how the system determined the vendor. The info record, I have already shown you how we create an info record in another video. So the fixed vendor was pulled from the so-called source list. Let me actually open up the source list via /o me01. That's /o me01 for our material and the plant combination. We can see that I maintained our vendor over here for the purchase organization 0001, and I marked it as fixed source of supply, and also included a validity period. Because of that, the system is able to determine the fixed vendor. Let's actually go back. Let's imagine that we have multiple sources of supply. So in that way, let me just deselect the fixed indicator over here, include a new line. So we have a second vendor, save this one, and go back to the purchasing requisition. And this time we can see that the fixed vendor is not now inserted directly because we didn't mark it. We click on assign source of supply. Over here in the purchasing requisition, under the source of supply tab, we can now see 2 potential suppliers, and we can select one of them. By the way, this is only possible if we maintain 2 purchasing info records, one for each of the suppliers. So let's select one of them. You can now see the assigned source is green, so that the material will be procured from this vendor. Despite that, you can see all of the other tabs, so material data over here with material information, material group, and so on, quantities and dates, displaying the quantity received and the delivery date, as well as the planned delivery time. The valuation tab, where we can see that the goods received is required, and invoice received as well, and the valuation price, which stems from the material master record. The source of supply we've already seen. Then we have a status tab, where we can see that the document is currently not blocked. We can include free text information for contact person and texts, as well as for the delivery address. As always, we can also park the purchase requisition or hold it. So now it's time to save the purchasing requisition. A number is issued by the database, and this purchasing requisition can now be used to be converted to a purchase order. Thanks a lot for watching this video till the end. I hope you liked it. If so, please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss any more content. And see you next time.